You. I didn't know you were playing.
Oh, slow down. What?
This is the Martin Luther King. I'll say I didn't win. Dragon wings not finished. An ugly sculpture of a bird. This is the.
So what's unique about all this stuff? Looks like you did all different things. They're all ways of saying hello.
It's just a crocker art thing. Bachan. You're lucky.
Wow.
You're lucky.
So tell me this. What about this?
Oh, this is the famous one.
What did you do, huh? What did you do, Jay?
She's the famous.
No, explain your poster though.
I'm trying to do someone who's taking a stand, and I chose Bachan. So I want to.
Okay.
So I just had to do an intro, background, taking stand, and conclusion.
Okay. But tell me about it. Tell me about the information that you put in here.
Like about the internment camps, or that's in the background. How Bachan took a stand, and
What did Bachan take a stand doing?
making sure that the internment camps never happen again. She works with the Time Remembrance Program in Jackapakako and North Studios. Okay.
I just kept pulling more stuff out. Oh yeah, remember this? Remember this?
You had to throw away stuff? Yeah. A lot of stuff that you worked on. Where's your, where's your pyramid?
It's over there.
Oh, okay. Is that changed?
That's what I told them. It's not because their stuff is not just at their desk. It's,
Oh, okay.
they have to show people where stuff is.
I love your pyramid. That's my favorite thing.
Yeah.
So Jay.
It's not ugly.
Okay, show me what else. What is this? Is this yours?
That's not mine.
The kids made them.
This is a cartouche. That's
Did you do that?
Yeah, I can't even hide the things.
What is that?
It's a cartouche.
Explain it. What do you mean by cartouche?
Egyptian thing.
Okay. Does this tell a story?
No, put your name. You just put your name.
Does it tell a story or what does it do?
Oh, that's awesome.
What else did you do? What else did you do?
Did she tell you what it is?
No, she did not explain it. She won't explain it to me. It's an Egyptian thing.
Okay.
That's so descriptive.
Your name.
Okay.
Has your
What's
name?
significant about these ovals?
Because it's like a bullet. It's like a modern day bullet.
It's a what?
It's like a modern day bullet.
Enunciate.
Right.
Modern day bullet.
Yes,
Like
cartridge.
gun
The word
Okay.
cartouche means cartridge in French.
Okay.
But whose names were in these in ancient Egypt?
Kings and queens. There you go.
Very good. There we go. Okay. Explain like that for the rest of your stuff.
Oh, mine's over there.
Which one? What is this?
It's just like we have to do a watercolor thing. We pretty much already knew all the techniques because Mom taught me.
Okay.
But then like you could use like salt, rubbing alcohol. So that was supposed to be a planet, but I just got too lazy, so it looks like a duct tape planet. Sorry, masking tape. Masking tape too.
Cool.
That's pretty much all the techniques. It's just watercolor. We use chalk.
Nice.
Or oil pastel, sorry.
What else?
This is from one of our novels. It's called Brotherhood Rainbows. We could do different things, but I chose a symbolic poster. So I used plants to describe all of them. These are just like the different characters as different plants.
Okay. How did you choose the flowers or the plants?
I looked it up. I found a character. I found a trait in each one of them, just one, and then I found what flower or plant symbolizes that.
Nice.
So
Which one's your favorite?
Amaryllis, it stands for pride.
Symbol of pride?
Yeah.
Which one's your least favorite?
This one. This one's really ugly.
Okay. Why did you choose it at all then?
Because it symbolized the character.
Interesting.
Oh, do you mean just like the look of the flower? Because
No, it doesn't matter. You
That's
can
the
choose
ugliest
whatever.
flower, so that's why I chose it.
Got it.
I don't really have a preference.
I'm surprised you didn't choose this one. It's both blue and it's pretty.
No, because this one symbolizes pride, and that's something that I need.
Got it.
Me and Angelina worked on this.
What is it?
It's for another novel. It's called Full of Thunder. Here my card is about racism. So it's in 4 or 6 parts. The setting, the theme, the key events, the symbols, the feelings of the feelings, like what the characters are going through, and what the characters learn from this experience. But we only did 1 chapter of it. So each of us did a different chapter. Me and Angelina did chapter 4.
What are the themes?
Like just main ideas from the story. It has a lot to do with what characters learn.
Okay. And what did they learn?
They learn, well, it's just like individually what the characters learn. So Stacey that it's not to give in to TJ, who's a bully. What could happen if they forget their place during that time and never disobey your parents because their parents are right, but then they still disobeyed and went to this store. You kind of have to read the story.
This is a story, I know, but since we didn't, you're explaining it. And is this a story about bullying or is it a story about racism?
Racism.
What does disobeying your parents have to do with racism?
Because they're out. So they weren't supposed to go to a store called the Wallace store because it was bad because a bunch of racist people were there. They went there anyway because Stacy got beat up by this jerk named TJ who blamed him for cheating, even though it was actually his fault. And Stacy took the blame for him. So afterwards, he wanted to beat him up, but he went to the Wallace store. He was forbidden to go. He went anyway, and he got in trouble for it.
So what did you learn about racism in this story? Okay, good. What else?
With Angelina and Kamara.
What is it?
We had to do a music project. This thing is falling apart. Whatever.
So this is a music project?
Music project. And we had to read the story. And then we had to do a section on the page. So we did how orchestras began. This is the part that I did. I did early orchestras. Angelina did changing instruments, and Kamara did the musical movements.
So early orchestras, tell me about early orchestras then.
Early orchestras was just like people putting together instruments for thousands. Well, like people were putting instruments together for thousands of years, but no one ever really came up with an actual. They just put random instruments together.
Okay.
And then.
How did they choose which instruments?
No, they didn't. Just whatever you had.
Got it.
It wasn't until Claudio Monteverdi. He wanted specific ones. That was the first time that anyone actually cared.
In the 1960s?
Yeah.
Do you remember the instruments?
No.
Or 1600s, excuse me.
We did that.
Yeah.
That's the other time.
And who are these famous people down here?
I don't know. That was Kamara's. So
got it.
I don't know that.
Okay.
You know they didn't get to make this year though? They made this cool book. You sent it to Japan?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to make Kanakh.
Tell me about it.
I tried to make Kanakh jars. So we just had to do 4 sides of a pyramid. I did gods and goddesses, map of ancient Egypt, mummification process, and the gifts of the Nile. And then you have to open it up. Inside I did a tomb, and I wrote about Egyptian tombs. Short paragraph. Giselle did the mummy here. I hot glued it, so I can't get it out.
You got a mummy?
And then I was out of clay, so I had to use Legos.
I want to take a picture of you with my.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. What else did you do, hon?
Yeah, what else did you do, Jaelin? What else did
you do, Jaelin? Who's this standing next to you? Who is that standing next to you, Jay?
I'll live on in posterity.
That's it. This is eternal.
Yeah. Show that at her wedding reception. I better be there.
Yes. What do you have here?
This is just an Aida project. It's about a book that we read.
Who is Aida?
She's this Egyptian princess. This is fiction.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did she do?
Clever.
And then
Why is she famous?
no, she's not famous. She's fiction.
She's fiction. Okay, so why did they make a story about her?
It's just a random story that we have to read for
Play
class.
about her.
Tell me about her.
They did?
Tell me about Aida.
Oh, she's a traitor.
She's a traitor?
She's the princess of Ethiopia while Egypt was at war with Egypt was at war with Ethiopia. She got captured and then she fell in love with one of the soldier people, and then the princess of Egypt also fell in love with him. So then they started arguing, like fights and stuff. At the end, she dies with the guy that
So show me explain the pictures to me.
This is where she got captured. This is when her father got captured and she was forced to choose a side. She chose her father. But then, this is when he jumps out and reveals that Aida was a traitor. This is just her this is the Princess of Egypt yelling traitor because she was a traitor. And this is her actually dying. Oh. In a dang tomb when she was buried alive.
Now, does that fold up into a little square? Oh, nice.
Got it.
Ugly square.
Okay.
Okay, where's your, did you show your dad your pyramid? Okay, cool.
What else?
There it is.
I know, but I'm thinking about
Right.
Hey, what's up, Ross?
So then this is when I did by myself. I had to do Egyptian gods and goddesses, but you have to do questions. I chose 2 questions. What are some Egyptian gods and goddesses myths? And what are the major gods?
Okay, so tell me some myths.
So the first one is the story of Ra, just like how he was born, how he tricked his daughter into drinking beer in order to change him to Hathor, the goddess of love, instead of second myth, the lioness goddess who tried to kill all the humans. And then Isis tricking Ra into being bitten by a cobra so that that way Osiris could rule, because that's her husband.
And what are these pictures?
That's a picture of Horus killing Set, because that's the second story.
Oh, okay.
Osiris and
then
Isis.
Tell me the second story.
Osiris and Isis is just a story of like Osiris and Isis loving each other. Set kept on trying to kill Osiris, but then Isis kept on bringing him back and stuff. So finally, Set actually killed him and put him in a coffin and burned him down the river. Like, she kept on cutting him up. Like, he never came back to life really, but he's just trying to dishonor the body. So yeah, he's the one who killed him.
Should show me the pictures.
And then this is Horus. This is Isis and Osiris' son. It's killing Set, the guy who killed his father. That's just avenging. This is Isis and Ra from when Isis tricked Ra in the thing. And then this is Osiris in the underworld, I think.
Got it.
How are you?
Very good.
The major gods are, the first one is Amun-Ra, the second is Mut, the third is Osiris, fourth is Anubis, fifth is, I kind of forgot after that. I think it's Ra, sixth is Thoth, seventh is Horus, eighth is Hathor, and ninth is Sekhmet. I didn't do the 10th, which is Jeb.
Okay, so which one's you have a favorite?
No.
You have a least favorite?
No.
Okay. Why did you choose this project, or is it just something you had to do?
I liked it.
Oh. Okay.
Because I read the King series. That's amazing.
Got it.
That's
all right. Hey, how are you?
Hi.
What else?
Yeah.
You're famous, Jaelin. Jaelin, you're gonna. This is for when you become a civil rights activist.
So like earlier there was a spider killed, so now my poster's covered in spider blood.
Which one? This one's yours?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Dragons, Asian
We
culture.
had to do like different ones, and I got some George the Dragon because I wanted to, but we all had to do different stuff. Me and Ella both wanted to do dragons, so she did ones in European culture, and I did Asian.
So tell me about your project.
I just had different dragons in different cultures. So this is a Japanese dragon, Korean, Chinese, Indian, Vietnamese, and the Filipino.
How can you tell?
Because I read by
But how can you? What's the difference between a Chinese dragon and a Korean dragon?
The Chinese dragon has the dragons about their beliefs, and the Korean dragon has the ones of their beliefs. This is called Gyo, and this one's called Long.
Is it just the name that makes them different?
They pretty much do the same thing. Yeah.
Do they mean something different to the different cultures? Is a dragon a sign of something strange?
Well, they have different powers. They have different powers too. Like this one controls water, rainfall, typhoons, floods. It's a symbol of strength and emperor and good luck. This one is a mountain dragon. Actually, no, there are 3 Korean dragons. I chose, I think it was Gyo. Gyo is a mountain dragon. Imuki is an ocean dragon. That's my personal favorite of the Korean dragons because it has to do with water. And then sun. Yeah, that's just pretty much the story. I can't really tell the difference.
Got it.
This is the Japanese dragon named Ru. For some reason they couldn't
Do all dragons grant wishes, or just the just this specific one?
Just this one, I think. Well, like there could be other ones. I just don't know because I'm not paying attention. This is the Vietnamese dragon. Wrong. It's not like this one. And it can change weather and helps crops. Spider was come over here. I don't like it. It's a daddy long leg. Indian dragon, Naga. There are like 50 different Indian dragons, so I just chose a random one.
Okay, that's good.
They're just like dragons. In Indian culture called Naga, or I think. The Filipino dragon is the Bakunawa. That's my personal favorite because it swallows the moon. It kept on trying to swallow the moon.
Oh, swallow the moon.
It's like it's a bad dragon, but it's a cool dragon.
Got it.
Or that one, that might be my favorite because it has to do with water and grants wishes. So I could wish for a dragon. I could wish for another dragon and get even more wishes.
Got it.
Or I could just wish for eternal wishes.
Is that all your projects?
Okay, I need a picture.
Okay. I'm done. Don't film anymore.